Jackie here,
Hello.
along with our good friend, Sheree Clark from Fork in the Road. You know, it's that time of year, Sheree, where many of us have been waiting for a long time. Beautiful days, nice cool nights and things like that. But also, it's the time of year when you find that people, you're going to see them going quite a bit, and or mentioning, I'm just not feeling right. That's happened around here as recently as this morning, where people are saying they're not feeling so well.
Right, and it's that time of year where our immunity system is lowered and we're susceptible to catching things, and it's going to continue, as we know. We think of cold and flu season as being later in the fall, but the reality is that this time of year we're really susceptible because we're wearing our short sleeves, we're wearing sandals, it's cool in the morning, we're getting our chills and that type of thing. So let's talk about how we can build up our immunity system so that that's less likely to happen.
Okay.
Because nobody likes to feel bad.
No.
Right.
Okay, so the first thing, and you know you're going to hear this from me, the first place that we always start is what we're taking into our body. So that means our nutrition. So always I bring snacks for you guys to help me make my points. So
we want to dig right in and build up the immune system by killing it with kindness.
Hold on there, Trigger.
Wait, okay.
Bolstering your
I'll put
immune
this back
system.
on the
My point with that was to say, Jackie, there's one thing on your tray of goodies that's not enhancing your immune system.
That
Not
napkin.
like the other.
Can you guess what that thing is? And bingo, you scored an A. So when we're thinking about the things that don't enhance our immune system, let's think about the things that we need to maybe address. And that would be alcohol is a stressor. One, it's acidifying, so it knocks off the balance of what would be your body chemistry. And it's dehydrating, and it interferes with our sleep, which is another important factor of helping us to be able to have a really good immune system.
And I've realized that as I've gotten older, maybe I just didn't think about it when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I notice if I drink too late at night before I go to sleep, it keeps me up.
Yes, your sleep is disrupted, and if you do get sleep, it's just not as deep, and you just don't connect as well.
It's interrupted sleep is what it is.
Yeah, you wake up and then you get up, you go to the bathroom, and it's just interrupted. So let's talk about some things that we can eat that are valuable, and that would be your mixer.
Why, thank you.
That's a fresh squeezed vitamin C laden orange juice, and we all hear about vitamin C, and we know that that would be a great thing. Now, you can do vitamin C with a supplement. That's certainly an option. But what I would suggest is that we do it both ways, that we get it from the food that we eat as well as our supplementation. So let's don't view supplement as the panacea, the be-all, end-all, oh, we can eat whatever we want, okay? Another thing that we're gonna wanna do is have probiotics. Now, probiotics, once again, we can get in the form of supplements. Probiotics help the gut. The gut is the basis of our immune system. If you've got a healthy gut, you've got a healthy immune system for the most part. Unhealthy gut, the counterpart.
Right.
So probiotics are good bacteria. You can buy them at the store, but a better way, another way, is I brought you some fresh non-dairy yogurt today.
Fresh non-dairy.
Non-dairy yogurt. This is what well, Jackie, you can see isn't that beautiful? Now, I want you guys to taste it.
How is this non-dairy?
So it's made from coconut.
Okay.
And
it kind of looks like coconut.
Yep, it's got coconut, and it's got the cultures are added, and a little bit of stevia to sweeten it. It's a vanilla flavored that I brought you this time today.
Okay.
It's got that tang that really good yogurt has, and none of that extra added sugar. And I really love it. Add a little bit of fruit to it, like I put some blueberries in there. Yum. What do you think of that? I'm curious to know if you like it.
I'm feeling healthier already.
You're looking at it. You're just glowing.
It has a little bit of tartness to get used to, because I love Greek yogurt. I try to do yogurt as healthy as I possibly can, because I do love yogurt. I know there's extra sugars in there that we don't want and things like that. So
the jury's out.
I'm trying to adjust to it, because there is definitely a bite there that I'm not.
There is, and this is what it looks like if you were looking for it in the store. The reason I like
it does have the same texture as dairy
absolutely
yogurt.
Same texture.
Yeah,
right, exactly. And that's what I like about it. Here's the other thing that I like about this. This comes in a glass jar. When I opened it this morning to put it into your containers, it went. There's so much carbonation, or the active.
So it's active.
Active cultures are in there. I
love that there's another option.
Absolutely. Because a lot of people they're vegetarian or vegan or whatever. I also brought you stuffed peppers, and last week on the segment I made some Mexican stuffed peppers. This is a little bit of a different variety. I wanted to have one that had kale and broccoli in it, so this is a quinoa stuffed pepper, and then I garnished it with a little bit of nutritional yeast. Yummy. The red bell pepper loaded with vitamin C, that's going to be another thing. Kale, lots of vitamin D and C in there for you. So go ahead and give that a taste.
Okay, now you put the nutritional yeast in there. Tell everybody why you do that.
So the nutritional yeast that I'm using, I'm doing it instead of cheese, and it gives it a cheesy, beautiful flavor, and it also has vitamin B12, which is another great addition.
It really does. That is so surprising.
It just really ramps up the flavors on that. Now, vitamin D is an important nutrient that we're going to be wanting to use when we're boosting our immune system. And vitamin D is typically made from animals. It's made from sheep lanolin. So vegetarians or vegans do have an option to get vitamin D in a supplement form that's not animal-based. But the best way is to go out in the sun.
As I say, sunshine.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Other things on your plate are going to be some garlic I added to your dish. Ginger, we know, is another great addition. So all of our healthy foods are going to be helping us with our nutrition.
Now, how did you prepare all this? Is in a blender or in a food processor? How did you do those?
Well, the quinoa you can either cook, or if you eat more raw foods like I do, you can sprout quinoa, and it only takes about 12 hours. It doesn't even have to be cooked. And then I just mix it all together, just hand chopped and mixed together. I didn't even need kitchen equipment to make that dish.
Really?
And your pepper is raw, and you could cook it if you choose to. I like raw fruits and vegetables. It's got more hydration, and the vitamins and minerals haven't been compromised.
Okay, I want you to go back to what you said about the quinoa. You said you sprouted it.
I sprout it.
Now, how does that work?
Okay, so quinoa is a very tiny little grain. It's really like the head of a pin. And what you do is you put it in water and you let it soak for just a little bit, and then you drain the water off, and then it sprouts, just like if you were going to grow more quinoa.
And it does it that quickly?
It does it that quickly.
Wow.
12 to 18 hours, and you've got quinoa that's, because it's so little. The bigger the seed, the longer it takes to sprout, and the harder it is to break down for you to be able to eat.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have to try that. Yeah, then you can do that. So you can make it when you're camping. You don't even have to do it. You don't have to cook.
There you go. So thinking of ways of incorporating fresh items into our system or supplements, but trying to do a mixture of both so that we start building up that immune system.
Exactly.
What are some other things that we can do? So we're working on that in case we're not able to head to the kitchen right away.
Well, a big important thing is going to be, we hear it all the time, wash your hands.
Yes.
And I'm not a big fan of the antibacterial sprays, because I think that what they do is they help us become more immune to the bugs and things. So I like essential oil soap, and this one is one that I just happen to have in my kitchen at all times. I like to wash my hands. I think it's important every time that you touch things to keep things clean. We're around other people. They might not be showing symptoms, but they've got, some things.
Something going on, yeah.
Absolutely.
I mentioned sleep. Sleep is really, really important. It's probably the most important thing after nutrition about keeping your immune system. This is a product that I like. It's made by a company that makes some wellness formula products, and this one is just a little bit of a melatonin, helps you get to sleep, helps you stay asleep.
Is that like a gel or a?
No, it's a liquid.
Oh,
and
okay.
This is kind of like a little, almost like, we won't say it, NyQuil. You put it in the container and you do a shot of it.
Glass is what it is.
Exactly,
Okay.
a little shot glass.
All right.
And then there are other supplements that you can buy over the counter. Elderberry syrup is a good one. It's got echinacea, which we've heard of before. And then there's proprietary blends that you can get that have different zinc and other things in them to help you keep that boost.
Zinc's a really good one.
Zinc's a really good one. Yep.
It's one of those, if you start not feeling the greatest, it's a little too late. You want to start, I feel like, it's like I have a cough, I feel a little out of it, so people start pumping the vitamin C then, or various entities that they might have then. That's a little too late.
That's why I'm here in mid-September.
Exactly.
You want to build up your defenses before.
Yes, exactly. And one last thing, when we're taking these supplements and that type of thing, it's also important to take a break. Even if that's one day a week, so if you're taking these on a regular basis, I would take them 6 days a week. Give your body a day off, so that it doesn't barrage the body with things. It gives it a chance to kind of flex its own muscles. It's like, think of it like working out. We don't work out every single day. We need a rest and recovery day.
I've never heard that before, but it makes a lot of sense.
All right.
Okay, learning things every day and hopefully staying healthy so we can be with you every day here on CW Iowa Live. But Sheree, if people want more details or more information or even recipes from this morning, how can they get in touch with you?
Well, the best website in the world is fork-road.com.
Of course it is.
And my email address is info@fork-road.com, and I hope to hear from you.
That works.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.